hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand, guys. As always, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join our fast growing community. Today we're going to be discussing the incident that happened in Edinburgh around 2 or 3 days ago now. And the reason why I'm bringing it up 2 or 3 days later is because, well, there is so many questions that have literally no answers to. And as I said, it's been a couple of days now since this incident, and I just felt that I would bring it up and get us all to discuss it. Because, yeah, I mean, look, listen, a couple of days ago, guys, as reported a lot, there was a incident that occurred in Edinburgh, which basically sent an old man's severed head found, and there was a lot of stuff going around on social media. There was, of course, a guy picking up the head, CCTV footage of a guy picking up this guy's head, obviously thinking it was a Halloween prank, before realizing that actually it was a real man's head, before dropping it down to the ground. And then there's other videos circulated online with regards to the incident. Now, following these videos that went around on social media, there was statements, there was the MSN coming out and saying that basically a man had died after being struck by a bus in Edinburgh, with police asking the public to stop sharing distressing photos and videos of the incident online. Apparently the victim was a 74-year-old and was hit by a single-decker in the city's busy Cowgate area on Saturday around 7:25. So remember there, guys, with regards to the single-decker, because we're going to be revisiting that in a moment. A number of roads were closed and people in pubs were asked to leave the area. Footage and pictures were later circulated on social media, suggested that the man had suffered catastrophic injuries. BBC Scotland News reporter said that he was up by the scene, said extensive police cordon was quickly set up. Inside were 2 forensic tents, probably about 100 metres apart, and apparently the place is usually jumping, but the bars and pubs inside the cordon had been closed. Now, a lot of articles have appeared across social media following that, basically giving the same story. Similar story, that a man lost his head due to being hit by a single-decker bus. However, in the days following this, we're still not really seeing anything. Now, I don't like to call myself a conspiracy theorist, but we've not heard any account of this bus. We've not seen one image of this bus circulate around. No mainstream media reports have came out and spoke about this bus, showed pictures of this bus. We've got no eyewitnesses of the actual incident, bearing in mind it was a bus. We had a bus hit a man, and we'll get to that in a second. The bus hit the man, and there is no eyewitness accounts on the bus. Bearing in mind, a bus has around 13 or 12 to 13 CCTV cameras. There is no CCTV footage of the bus hitting the man. I know we're not going to be necessarily receiving the CCTV footage, but there has been nothing, literally nothing with regards to it. So we've not seen a picture of the bus. We've not seen anything from the people that were sat on the bus. We've not heard eyewitness accounts of the incident with regards to the actual bus itself. As stated, we've got 12 to 13 CCTV cameras on a bus, and a bus driver at 7:20 would realise if he'd hit a pedestrian. Now, again, I'm not calling out anything as such just yet. I'm just simply highlighting the fact that there is so many unanswered questions here at this moment in time that I can't get my head around. And I think actually, if you're looking on social media as well, there is a lot of other people within the community asking for questions. I've seen other videos kind of circulate, and people do have the same questions, you know, with the most recorded place in the whole of the world, you know, monitored place. But there is no footage of this bus. I've even heard from certain accounts that this road in Edinburgh, again, people in Edinburgh can point out to me, but I've heard accounts from people that buses don't even go down that road. So it's all very, very interesting in terms of asking the question, because I'm asking the question because we have seen cover-ups happen before from this government. Now, again, I'm not insinuating that at all. But again, in this day and age, with the way the government treat us and the way that things are covered up, namely Southport, other things that have been covered up recently as well, I just want to do my due diligence and just want to ask a simple question. And I think it would be silly not to ask these questions that are going through us, because it's been a media blackout following this and the days after it. And that's why I left it a few days, because rightfully so, there was a police investigation that was going to be ongoing. There was going to be a police investigation that was going to be happening. But following that, it's been completely silent. Now, if I actually search on into sort of Google and put Edinburgh bus incidents into Google, it's all stuff from a few days ago where there is nothing. There is nothing in terms of nothing new emerging. There's no pictures of this bus. There's nothing there with regards to this bus. They're talking about the horror crash and reaffirming, of course, that it was a bus crash. But where is the images? Where is the eyewitnesses? Where is everything else? Guys, I'm only asking a question. Guys, thank you for the super chat from Oz. Keep up the great work, British Stan. Thank you so much for your super chat there. Thank you for donating. Absolutely, absolute hero. Guys, I want to take a few of your comments in the live chat. Have we got a point to be questioning in this, or is it? Do you believe, or do you, I mean, I say believe is the wrong word, but do you agree with what's being said here, or is it right for us to ask questions? Where is the proof that a bus did this? Where is the proof that a bus happened? I just feel it smells really, really weird, and that's why I'm making a video on it, because things just don't add up with regards to the incident. I just can't get my head around the incident. I know I wasn't there. I'm not saying anything like that. But in terms of the fallout from an incident, you usually would have all the reportings there available for you, and being able to look at everything and be able to go, okay, that was that. But this one just doesn't pass the sniff test for me. And again, I'm recording this currently on the 5th of November, and more stuff could come out later on. Again, I'm not pointing fingers at anything. I'm not saying anything, but I'm simply asking the question. For me, things don't add up. There is no proof of this bus at this moment in time. And again, people have obviously taken to social media and said their opinions on what could have happened. Is this another cover-up? Is this a cover-up? And again, it wouldn't be the first time that this government, this media, have had a blackout and a cover-up with regards to certain incidents. So it'll be interesting to see in the days that are following if more information comes out. Or is that it? Have we just been given all of that stuff? And that's us now to, is that the story going to be buried? And whilst I am, of course, here on making a video, most importantly, of course, I do want to send my condolences to the family, because that situation is heartbreaking. It was truly tragic to see, of course, the deceased man's head being carried around on the streets and stuff like that. I wish that to absolutely nobody. And again, I just want to send my condolences to the family that were, of course, involved. My tribute does go out to the victim and his family. I just want to take out a few of these comments, guys, see what everybody's saying. Kathy says another cover-up. If I had to guess the moments before his head became detached, someone shouted something about Alan snack bar. Oh, crap. How come the bus was traveling fast enough to behead? So this is another question that's being raised as well, actually. Thank you for bringing that one up as well. So again, if this was a road where a single-decker bus was going down, and again, we're just playing devil's advocate here for a second. How It's 20 miles per hour. I'm sure I've been to Edinburgh a few times. My family live up there. I've got a lot of family that live in Edinburgh. And again, I'm no expert as such. I've been there a few times, but I'm sure there is no speed limit of anything more than anything max, say 30. I'm sure it's 20 within the sort of city centre. I'm sure it's a very, very moderate speed limit. Again, how was a bus going so fast to decapitate a man? I've never seen an incident happen like that with a road traffic incident. And again, maybe this may just be a really, really tragic accident, a one-of-a-kind accident that's happened, but someone's head to be taken clean off by a bus where a driver didn't notice, nobody on the bus noticed, and the guy was just left there. Do you get where do you where I'm coming from with the questions that are being raised? It just doesn't pass the sniff test. It just doesn't pass the sniff test. And that's why I'm thinking about it. And that's why I'm discussing it here on this channel. Catherine says a bus hit someone and I carries on. No passengers saw anything. I don't think so. Exactly, Catherine. That's exactly what I'm asking. That's exactly the question I'm trying to ask there. Riptide says no way a bus beheads a man and it went unnoticed. Again, true. Why has the bus disappeared? Where has the bus gone? Again, it is. Again, I'm not saying anything. I'm simply just asking the question. Where is the bus? Where is this other questions that are being coming out? Where are the answers to these questions? Because I'm coming out from this 2 or 3 days later with more questions than answers. And as I keep on saying, I keep using that same term, it doesn't pass the sniff test. It genuinely doesn't. Something's a bit fishy about it, and I'm not too sure. Maybe, again, this is the 5th of November. We might hear some more stuff out later on, and maybe that could be true. But at this moment in time, I just don't think there's been enough to warrant simply just letting this story lie down. And again, for a while, we'll keep on digging with it. And if something comes out, then I'm sure we'll be able to update you. Or if anything comes out from other areas, then I'm sure we'll update you. But right now, still more questions than answers. And as the days go on, still more questions coming our way. Another donation, Civil Defence UK donates £5, says 101k, well done. I was sub number 312. Too many Labour lives leaves too many questions. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Thank you so much for that generosity. And I'm sure, as I said, with Labour effing you guys over, keeping your money to yourself is a needs must, but you truly are a generous person, and thank you for donating. So yeah, thank you for Civil Defence for doing that. Let's take a few more comments, guys, and then I will let you guys go. W. Wilson says they think we are stupid. Why would it not be appealing for a witness? Exactly. Where if anything you write down, if you look at an incident anywhere, there's always a bit where it says eyewitness account of the incident. Someone always gives an eyewitness account of an incident. Now, there is eyewitness accounts of the man's head being picked up by people that were on the night out. Obviously, there's that viral video going around of a group of guys, I think young guys, picking up the head thinking it's like a Halloween prop, something, laying on the floor. Obviously, that's truly horrifying. But there's eyewitnesses with regards to that segment of the story, but no eyewitnesses with regards to the actual bus hitting this gentleman. And again, I think we do need to keep probing and not letting this story lie until we get the answers that are required, because the MSN and this sort of blackout that we constantly see do a great job at burying stories and diverting the public's attention elsewhere. Again, they've done it, and it recently came out before that they've done it. So would it be wrong for me to not trust their word at the first point of asking? I don't think so, and I think as anyone should do their own due diligence with the story and should always look into it and try to get the answers that they need with regards to the situation. The Cowgate is a party place, hundreds of people there on a Saturday night. I mean, hundreds. Again, Dunkirk, I can get behind that. Genuinely, I can get that. I can get behind that. I've been to Edinburgh on a night out, and it's very, very good night out, actually. So if you haven't been to Edinburgh on a night out, don't let this incident put you off. It is a very good night out. And he's right. The place is rammed on a Saturday night. Doesn't matter what the weather's like, it's rammed on a Saturday night. So it is crazy that nobody's seen this. There's no eyewitness accounts of someone seeing this bus behead a man. Genuinely. Crazy. Where's the blood on the bus? Where's the pictures of the bus? Where's the bus number? All these things need to be put out there in the public domain with regards to an incident. We should be knowing what bus it was. What bus hit this? What bus hit the guy? Where's the bloodstains on the bus? There's no pictures. There's nothing. Type it in now. Type it in Edinburgh bus incident to Google right now. You'll see no picture of a bus. Nothing. Absolutely zero. Crazy. Genuinely crazy. But guys, let me not keep you too long. Your time's precious. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. How do you feel with regards to this Edinburgh decapitation? And do you think there is more questions than answers? What's your theory? Let me know down there in the comment section below. And as always, guys, I want to be respectful to the victim, of course. And I want to say my thoughts and prayers are, of course, with the victim's family in this horrible time. And I hope you get the answers that you rightfully deserve in regards to the situation. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll be back later, maybe for another live stream later.